actually the kind of maps that they had, that Baksteen had versus Agent. I think the Russians are just like, yeah, just pick Blood Run against this guy, you'll be fine with that. DM13, you're on your own, mate. You just gotta survive. They're asking if we're ready.
Yeah, ready, yeah. Let's go.
Yeah, I'll take this one with you, Chris, and we shall enjoy. I'm going to enjoy some Baksteen. I'm going on to be on his path straight away, getting into this. Actually, you know what? It's Blood Run. So I'm going to watch Baksteen die very quickly at the beginning of this game.
Yeah, Baksteen manages to get himself that first red, looking for some plasma damage. Unfortunately, nothing landing there. And jumping over Pavel's rail.
He hasn't died quick enough, so I'm going over to Pavel.
Pavel's looking for a little bit more armor to play with. He's only got 80 at the moment.
Rail for a rail at the moment. Pavel dropping down, gets himself another 3 rails in a row for the Russian. And Baksteen is just fleeing, trying to survive somehow, but Baksteen just easy walking into a trap. It's just 101, standard ZTN at the moment for Pavel.
Yep. Completely read like a book there. Pavel knew he wanted that top 50 and easy frag. Pavel again going to get himself here to 200, 200, looking for the right time to jump. Pavel's actually going to drop in there. It does take a direct rocket. It's not going to be enough.
Fairly decent damage from Baksteen, but are you going to be able to sustain that for any level? Pavel uses his last rocket to get himself the red armor, and he's just controlling everything now. He's going to be able to have time to go down to the Mega, and that's, yeah, that's a full rotation of sadness for Baksteen.
Very unlucky for Baksteen, actually killing himself there just a second before that Mega spawn. Very unlucky, and Pavel once again in control here. Baksteen again looking for that defensive plasma, not much landing there. 38 health and running for his life. It should be another frag for Pavel, and he hit the grenade. 4 frags difference here. Make that 5.
This is Baksteen. Don't do this to us.
Slowly running away there. Beautiful rocket to rail combo from Pavel. 5 to -1 now. Pavel showing why this is the map. He's making the motherland proud.
Yeah. This isn't that dissimilar to what happened between Agent and Baksteen, to be honest.
Yep. Or Ash and Claws, I mean, you know, the Russians really have this map. I mean, when you get to preschool, they your first class is just ZTN 101.
And you're still doing it in university, it's excessive. I mean, the Russians now, what? Cooler, Agent, Evil, Ash, they got a PhD in this. This is just too easy for them. You know what, Baksteen, at least at the end of towards the end of the ZTN versus Agent, he was actually getting into the game a little bit. You know, sure, Agent might have stepped off the gas pedal a bit and allowed some frags to slip through just because he kind of knew what the outcome of the game would have been at the end. But you know, Baksteen was getting into the game. Is Pavel going to give him the same opportunity? Is Baksteen even going to be able to sort of just allow an opportunity to happen? Or make one happen?
Yeah, Baksteen still to get a mega health there, spamming those grenades. He's looking for anything at the moment. He is able to steal that red. Hasn't taken any damage. A little bit of LG tickle there, but got away fairly cleanly. Is he going to be able to build something here?
2 reds and a yellow for Baksteen. It's been 3.5 minutes.
Well, again, Pavel setting up a beautiful little trap there on the pillar. This could be a big fight here. Baksteen doing really well with that LG. It's going to be a mutual frag.
The dodge from Baksteen there was awesome, but I think, yeah, there's a rocket there that Pavel spawns next to. Definitely getting a slightly favorable spawn. Although he's having trouble dismounting. He gets off eventually, but it looked kind of strange.
That actually turned out well for Baksteen. He was able to back off onto that mega health and get himself the bottom 50. So all of a sudden stacks fairly even here, and this is Baksteen's chance to gain back a little bit of that control and possibly get a couple of frags on the board.
Yeah, I mean, if you can't capitalize off this situation, get frags on the board, then you want to get over to the second map as soon as possible.
Exactly. Pavel is not going to make it easy. I'll tell you that much.
spawns. Pavel takes it. LG damage coming from Baksteen. Good output.
Yeah.
He wants to get the red armor. He's going to have to fight to the bitter end for this one. Can he take down Pavel? He will make it in the end. And Baksteen gets the red. This is going to enable him to persevere with the control a little longer. But there's a whole lot left to do at the moment for Baksteen.
5-minute warning.
Oh, he actually...
Pavel's sticking around here for this bottom yellow. He does manage to get him... Actually takes a rail as well, so proving to be an expensive pickup there for Pavel. Baksteen is just going to back off onto this top yellow. 3 seconds until the red. Mega is also up on the spot, and Baksteen should be able to get both major items here.
That was actually a poor read from Pavel then.
Yeah,
he could have taken
huge
one.
for Baksteen. There we go, 200-200 for the Dutchman, and
Every
he
item.
really needs to make this count.
That was a full circulation of the item there.
Yeah.
Very well done from him, but he's got a bit of time that he can do this and think about his game a little bit. I think he felt that Pavel got onto the top yellow, so his timing not quite perfect on the top yellow, but everywhere else seems pretty flawless. Yeah, now's the time to reflect and try and make things happen. But he's
Wow.
Impressive.
Awesome
he's gonna
rail.
force it.
Should be a threat. Pavel just got away. Beautiful rail there out the teleporter though. Very well read from Baksteen. Pavel baiting out this rail here. Baksteen is actually going to close down the distance here. Beautiful play. He does miss the rail, but make that 2 rails in a row for Pavel. Manages to keep himself alive. Pavel's hitting these defensive rails. I mean, he's really doing a good job there.
He's going to get the top yellow as well.
And all Pavel's
Stay
doing
down.
right now is just running down this clock. Landing those rails, backing away. He's wants to run on the timer. It's going to be 6 frags in just over 3 minutes here for Baksteen. This should be a frag for the Dutchman, but Pavel's rockets are big. Finally. A bit sloppy, but got himself a frag in the end.
Red's up. Is Pavel going to be able to race there? He has managed to get it and get away. Baksteen's going to find that. He needs to be getting the damage now. I don't know if Pavel's heard him. But Pavel, if he has the top yellow, he's going to be on 100, 150. A noticeable advantage. But the weaponry is a different question.
I don't think Pavel has an LG. Here we go.
Oh my god.
From Baksteen. Oh, but the plasma.
If it weren't for those 225s, Pavel would have been on 15 health just then. You could see that Baksteen was scrambling to get that lightning gun out and finish off the job, but he just couldn't make it in time, walking into a bunch of plasma as he tried to do so. Oh, sick stuff from Pavel. Really nice rail just then.
Absolutely. Baksteen camping here at the bottom, looking for the rail shot. He does land one off. Pavel gets one off himself as well. And decent exchange there.
Baksteen trying to force some aggression. 2 minutes left. He knows he might as well do something crazy. I'm going to go over to Baksteen. He's going to have to chase for something right now. It's really up to him to make the magic work.
Yeah, 2 minutes. He's really just got to go, you know, balls to the wall, as DDK would say, and just try and do something. Missing those rail shots, those are crucial there. And yeah, that's it.
That's the knockout blow right there. It was annoying for Baksteen up at that top yellow where he wanted to engage in that fight, but Pavel's rocket just completely pushed Baksteen out of the way and allowed Pavel to just walk out of there as if nothing happened. And Baksteen's engagement was just completely denied.
Yeah, Baksteen managed to get himself some control in this game, but Pavel just completely closed it down, didn't allow him to get back into the game. And yeah, in the end, a well-deserved victory there for the Russian.
I honestly wouldn't expect that much better from Baksteen as well on this map. But he's got to deliver on Lost World, there's no doubt about that. We knew it would be Lost World picked, and we knew it was going to be Blood Run picked.
1 minute
And we
warning.
also know that, much like in previous series, they've had to win
Impressive.
each pick because of just how bad they generally are on the other map. But the thing is, Pavel's very, very confident on Lost World. It's not going to be totally the theme of other series we've seen. And some people, I think, were making comments about picking Lost World against Pavel. Are you crazy? I mean, if you're saying that, you don't know how good Baksteen is on that map, but at the same time, you are absolutely right. Pavel is a beast there. He is part of the the epic 30-minute long series. Unfortunately, Pavel did not win that series versus Kilson. Sorry, that map versus Kilson. But he's still in the history books because of it.
Impressive.
Yeah, and I think Baksteen is feeling confident on Lost World. He's beaten Agent there yesterday, so that's already quite a significant trophy. So yeah, he's going to be feeling confident. And here we go. Game's up. Well-deserved victory for Pavel, 11-2. And yeah, Baksteen just couldn't make his control count, unfortunately.
Nicely done, Pavel, though. 600 more damage, 500 maybe. Control, definitely when it mattered. You know, Pavel was racking up the frags with it. Baksteen, towards the end, was able to do stuff, but, you know, Baksteen not even hitting that impressively either. Although he doesn't need to worry about the rail on the next map, at least for him. Which is amazing, because generally on other maps, Baksteen relies on the rail far too much. But Lost World, it's like the whole mind games and the way he's unpredictable and just manipulates his opponent to be where he wants them to and get onto items. That's really what shines for him on Lost World. And although he has that skill on other maps, it doesn't stand out as much. Yeah, because the rail generally comes into play then.
I want to see a Baksteen jump. He hinted at it yesterday, just a little bit.
You want to see what? Sorry.
The Baksteen jump.
Oh yeah. He faked it yesterday.
Yeah, he faked it.
But there wasn't enough.
He's one hit the game, I'm sure.
It was actually a very important move, I think, when he did that. But let's get on. I am actually going to legitimately follow Baksteen from the start instead of switching over.
Oh, wow. Beautiful rockets there. Pavel actually doubled back there, looking to get himself that rail on yellow, but Baksteen more than ready for it.
Evil called GG 7 seconds into the game. Very nice. Very supportive of your comrade there. Shotgun are 2 perfect rockets, and it just couldn't be better for Baksteen. It's the start he needed, and he's making the best of it. Really, Pavel.
This should be a 3rd frag for Baksteen. There we go, 3-0, and I mean, any frag here is golden on Lost World.
That should have been a frag. Yeah, I was going to say, that should have been a frag before he even got to the plasma gun. And Pavel able to rush to the red before it's even taken. Nicely done, Pavel. Nicely timed on the red and nicely judged on Baksteen's stack. Whoa there! There's some airtime for Pavel. He really is the cosmonaut. And he's now only 1 frag away from Baksteen. From euphoria, I don't know, all the happiness and amazing things in the world for Baksteen, it's just gone to bitter depression and disgust. At least he's got the lead there.
Yeah.
For him.
I mean, that was a dream start for Baksteen, but Pavel's actually done well to recover here. And again, Baksteen just juggling Pavel around there a bit with the rockets. Looking at this mega, it's been taken. Finally realized that, and beautiful prediction there.
So where did I get that from?
3-3 now, and Baksteen is on the back foot all of a sudden. Pavel's going to chase this down. Red is up on the spot, but Baksteen doesn't want to risk peeking up yet. There we go, 4-3 now. Pavel really bringing this map back very quickly, and so far a relatively decent paced Lost World.
I think Baksteen's brain just disintegrated on that shotgun frag at red. He's just not really been able to play his game since then at all. And not that, you know, he should be in control immediately, but even his defensive game has just kind of sucked. Pavel is all over him like a tramp on ships. Baksteen, what are you doing here? Get out. He wants to get himself onto the red armor. He might be able to do this.
Will he be able to get out there? Pavel's still hanging around, looking for that shot. Baksteen does get away eventually. Yeah, in the end, not bad. Pavel actually waiting up there with the LG, and this could be very, very bad for Baksteen. Pavel's going to rush in here, taking a lot of damage. Wow.
I can't believe it. He had 8 health left, and he manages to get himself the kill. Get away. Get the hell away from that item. Oh, my God. Oh, no.
Silly of him to double back there. Pavel completely just covering that angle.
He's getting some damage, though, down at the red.
Yeah, Baksteen does have the high ground.
Seriously?
Oh, wow.
That chase was ballsy as hell. Pavel still gets himself another kill, but it's not like control is amazing for him. Far from. This is the craziness that Baksteen brings to a game, but Pavel is handling it beautifully.
Well, 7-4 now, and Baksteen really does not want to let Pavel get any more frags here. I felt like the frags he did let him get were a little bit cheap, probably could have been avoided.
I'm just amazed at the amount of frags that have taken place already on Lost World. It's 3.5 minutes in, and there's over 10 frags have happened. This isn't.
I mean, yeah.
This isn't typical.
This is a lot of frags for Lost World.
Oh, Baksteen can't make a miracle happen on this occasion, but he keeps on getting Pavel weak. He might charge again. He should know that, if he knows the timing, he should know that Pavel's weak and he's waiting for items, but he doesn't do anything in time. He can't get there. He's got the LG, he's got the rocket. He bloody well needs some items.
Oh well, Baksteen caught with his back turn, and Pavel manages to get himself a 9th frag there, so 5 frags the difference.
Big mystery there for Baksteen.
Yeah. I know Baksteen will be very disappointed here if he loses his map pick, so he really doesn't want to let this get out of control.
Oh, well, he'll be sent down to the loser bracket. And you got to say, out of the winner bracket, I think Baksteen's had the best ride, really, getting himself towards the late stages. After beating Agent, this is, I'd say, out of the top players, the kind of the one that most people would probably want to play. And Pavel is just showing that there's really no point in underestimating him. He's bringing his top game as well.
Absolutely not. Pavel also one of the, I'd say one of the, the big 5 Russian duelers. He's up there with them, so...
Absolutely, yeah.
You can never underestimate him.
There have been times, though, in the last 6 months where I think he's maybe underperformed a bit. But, and even maybe a year or so, when he focuses a lot more on the TDM, you can notice that his duel skills are somewhat tarnished. And especially after the kind of disappointment he has to go every time he plays against Evil. Baksteen does some good rocket damage, and he is going to pick up a kill. He's going to get some more items, and he's back in the game. But you know those moments where Baksteen goes into a fight, misses all the rockets, and the opponent has the LG and just destroys him. I'm expecting that to happen at some point, but...
yeah, he doesn't miss that. Pavel is actually sitting on this red armor. I wonder if Baksteen knows. Pavel doesn't have any weapons to play with at the moment. He's just praying that Baksteen will get there before the red spawns, and indeed he does.
Nice conservative play there for Pavel. No need for him to stick around, but he walks straight into Baksteen just then. And it's going to be only a 2-frag game. There's still so much of the game left to play. I can't believe we've got so many kills on the board. And Baksteen looks like he's... I don't know, seconds away from getting another.
16 frags here on this Lost World. That's huge. I mean, you're lucky if you see kind of 5 frags on this map.
Absolutely right. This might be another charge here. There's only the plasma to protect Pavel, and it's now a 1-frag game. You can't slow this game down, Pavel.
Baksteen might have heard that spawn. Yeah, indeed he does. He is waiting for Pavel. And there we go. Ties things up. 6 minutes 36 into this game. Beautiful play from Baksteen. I mean, I was just about ready to rule him out there, and proved me wrong. This could actually be another frag here for Baksteen.
Denied. He'll kill himself. Gravity will assist Pavel's suicide.
And looks like Baksteen has this rotation down onto the Mega. Gonna position himself around here for the yellow and back onto the red.
Baksteen's still got to play careful. He can't assume the game's in the bag, even if he's got control and he's got the lead now. He's got to play this as if it's, an intense game of overtime.
Absolutely, and I mean, we saw just how quickly Pavel can come back into this as well. Baksteen, he was 3-0, and within the space of 30 seconds or something, Pavel tied it up.
And what was it after that? It was like a 5-6 frag advantage that Pavel had, and it's just been closed out a couple of minutes later. It's been a phenomenal map 2 at the moment. I want Pavel to get back in the game. I don't want it to be over like this. How much more stress and tension can you put into this game, Pavel? Oh wow, what a prediction!
That was a big rocket.
A long time until items are spawning at the moment.
Baksteen's going to chase him down. This could be a frag for Baksteen. There we go. It does take a little bit of rocket damage, but Baksteen, he's going to hang around here 8 seconds until that mega spawn. Just spotted Pavel, actually.
That charge was scary. Oh my god, he's found Pavel. Is this going to be another kill? The mega spawned in time. Pavel goes for it. One more plasma ball would have gotten him the frag. Oh no!
Baksteen forced down there off that red by the MG.
MG so OP. What's your plan, Baksteen? I think he expected to get back in control, but he's had to improvise a little bit. Pavel with the shotgun, making things happen now. But less than 90 seconds to go, and he's 2 frags from tying the game up, and it looks damn possible. We could still get ourselves to an overtime, or Pavel could still even take the win. Mega
Wow,
though
Pavel
goes to
opted
the
to
Dutch.
go for that red, which allowed Baksteen to actually get himself a mega. So this is crucial. Might allow Baksteen to stay in this game for seconds longer. He's looking for the shotgun damage. Pavel's not going to let him get it there. Baksteen fighting for his life. 3 health left. Surely a frag for Pavel. 1 frag the difference.
Oh
My god.
Is this it? Is this gonna happen? Baksteen.
Surely Pavel's going to tie this up.
Baksteen got away. He's actually remarkably good at that. A lot of players really fail at wiggling their way out of that room when they're cornered by a guy who's not totally in control but has much better weapons.
Here we go. This is it. Pavel's going to push in here. Back. Oh, there we
Oh
go.
my god, the stress is here. Pavel's tied it up. He could even take the win now. There's less than 30 seconds to go. Pavel does not want the overtime, but Baksteen's got a good stack.
Wow.
Baksteen, no! Why did you do it, Baksteen? You mistimed it. He's trying to get himself onto the rocket.
Error there from Baksteen. Oh man, that's gonna really
That's
hurt him. There we
GG.
go. GG. What a game.
Holy tits right there. 13 to 11. Pavel is going to go through to the winner bracket semis, and Baksteen is sent down to the losers bracket.
Wow.
Oh,
That
Are
was
you guys
so
disappointed
intense.
yet?
I'm disappointed in Baksteen.
Yeah.
He-
I thought he had it there. I mean, he managed to claw his way back. You know, he was at a 5 frag deficit and even got the lead, but Pavel in the end just managed to close him down.
You know, it was such a sick comeback from Baksteen, and then Pavel, even
Yeah.
though it